Africa, welcome to NC Trends. I am Seun Bankole. Now, Zambia, Trump and the Taliban are among the major phrases that have continuously appeared on the timelines today. Let's see why and what internet users have been up to concerning these phrases. Last week, NC Trends told you about the August 12 presidential elections in Zambia, which had the highest turnout in 15 years. Yes, we also touched on the Electoral Commission's preparation to announce the final result. Well, Zambia now has a winner. After his sixth attempt at becoming Zambian president, opposition politician and business tycoon Hakainde Hichilema, who once described himself as an ordinary cattle boy, has finally landed the top job. Now, with more than 2.8 million votes, he secured a landslide win against longtime rival President Edgar Lungu, who garnered just over 1.8 million of the ballot cast. How are Zambians taking this? Let's find out. Sami Maraba says, thank you, Zambia. Thank you, Edgar Lungu. Indeed, Africa has a democratic future. Hashtag Zambia Decided. We also have another tweet from Jeffrey Smith. He says it was clear early on that Hichilema won the presidential election in Zambia. It has just taken time for the incumbents to face reality. A conclusion is imminent. To be honest, a very commendable job has been done by fellow African leaders to see this through. Hashtag Zambia Decided. Another tweet from Ru Veneko says, congratulations to our neighbors on a peaceful election. Wishing you well from over here. Fun fact, plus 50% of the 8 million registered voters in Zambia are under the age of 35. Hashtag Zambia Decided. Also, hashtag Keep It On Nigeria is another hashtag that has filled the social media space in the last 24 hours. This is as a result of the continuous call for freedom of speech in Nigeria. It started when Sweeps started talking about the possibility of the Nigerian government shutting down all social media platforms ahead of the 2023 elections if people remain quiet. Then the Center for Liberty Nigeria took it a step further by publishing democratic solutions to the problem of fake news in Nigeria so that the federal government can consider other alternatives to combat fake news and hate speech without shutting down social media. They also explicitly showed how other democratic countries in the world are tackling fake news. The Action Group 2 is calling on other citizens with the hashtag #InternetNoBeEnemy to encourage the dialogue and promote digital freedom. We'll now take a few thoughts online. We have this one that reads, encouraging national dialogues on what is acceptable to one and not acceptable to the other, or what is offensive to one and not offensive to the other, will go a long way to foster tolerance and more responsible speeches in our society. Hashtag Keep It On Nigeria. Moving on, we have another tweet that reads, Twitter ban may be lifted soon, but we do not know the conditions attached to the lift. All we are asking for is a free space for citizens to demand accountability from their leaders. Hashtag Keep It On Nigeria. Adana Ashike says, government can also collaborate with tech companies and social media platforms to instill control via fact-checking. Hashtag Keep It On Nigeria. Lastly, we'll touch down Asia, where the local militia, the Taliban, have recaptured Afghanistan 20 years after they were toppled in a United States invasion. The military organization has now recaptured more than a dozen provincial capitals of Afghanistan in less than 2 weeks. Conceding defeat, President Ashraf Ghani has fled the country for Tajikistan, and thousands of Afghans are now at the tarmac of the Kabul airport in desperate attempts to leave the country. Former United States President Donald Trump has weighed in on the takeover of Afghanistan by Taliban militants and called for his successor, Joe Biden, to resign as United States troops are withdrawing from the country after nearly 20 years on ground. This has sparked several reactions online from different countries and with varying degrees of concern. We'll check a few of them out. Dr. Nick Redpill says that everything going on in Afghanistan is planned and orchestrated, not a failure of foreign policy. It is all an illusion. I'm just worried about why they are setting it all up. There's a major disruption coming. Lots of innocent people are going to lose their lives. That's what Dr. Nick said. Sarah says most of these Americans who have not been in Afghanistan, who were told of an almighty country ready to take over the reins when most in the Pentagon probably knew that they weren't. The fact is that Taliban is a threat to the free world as it will become a breeding ground. Kathy says, it is becoming clear that Afghanistan did not fall. We gave it to them on a silver platter. The only question that remains is, who got the kickbacks? Now that's all we have for you today. Thank you for joining us on NC Trends. I am Seun Bankole.